presidential look. She's standing here right now. What did you mean by that?
She doesn't have the look. She doesn't have the stamina. I said she doesn't have the stamina. And I don't believe she does have the stamina. To be president of this country, you need tremendous stamina.
The quote was,
you
I
have,
just don't think she has
wait a minute, let's she ask me a
look.
question.
She's so rude.
You have to
She's so
be able
rude.
to negotiate our trade deals. You have to be able to negotiate. That's right. With Japan, with Saudi Arabia. I mean, can you imagine we're defending Saudi Arabia, and with all of the money they have, we're defending them and they're not paying? All you have to do is speak to them. Wait, you have so many different things you have to be able to do, and I don't believe that Hillary has the stamina.
Let's let her respond.
Yes,
Well,
respond.
As soon as he travels to 112 countries and negotiates a peace deal, a ceasefire, a release of dissidents, an opening of new opportunities in nations around the world, or even spends 11 hours testifying in front of a congressional committee, he can talk to me about stamina.
Hey,
The world,
preach.
let me tell you, Hillary has experience, but it's bad experience.
Ooh.
We have made so many bad deals during the last, so she's got experience, that I agree, but it's bad experience. Whether it's the Iran deal that you're so in love with, where we gave them $150 billion back, whether it's the Iran deal, whether it's anything you can name, you almost can't name a good deal. I agree. She's got experience, but it's bad experience. And this country can't afford to have another 4 years of that kind of experience.
We are at the...
You trying it?
We're at the final question.
One thing,
Answer, Hillary.
Is,
We're at the final question
he
now.
tried to switch from looks to stamina.
Hey,
But this is a man who has called women pigs, slobs, and dogs.
Yes.
And someone who has said pregnancy is an inconvenience to employers, who has
never said
said
that.
women don't deserve equal pay unless they do as good a job as
Didn't say.
men. And one of the worst things he said was about
let's focus on Hillary.
a woman in a beauty contest. He loves beauty contests, supporting them and hanging around them. And he called this woman Miss Piggy. Then he called her Miss Housekeeping because she was Latina. Donald, she has a name.
Where did you find
her
this?
name
Where
is
did you find
Alicia
this?
Machado.
Where did you find
and
this?
she has become a U.S. citizen, and you can bet
Oh, really?
she's going to vote this November.
Okay, good. Let me just tell you.
Mr. Trump,
Let me just
take 10 seconds and then
You
we're going to have
know,
the final question.
Hillary is hitting me with tremendous commercials. Some of it said
Commercial, the
entertainment.
truth.
Some of it said somebody who's been very vicious to me, Rosie O'Donnell. I said very tough things to her, and I think everybody would agree that she deserves it, and nobody feels sorry for her. But you want to know the truth? I was going to say something
Please, very quick.
extremely
Oh God.
rough to Hillary, to her family, and I said to myself, I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's inappropriate. It's not nice. But she spent hundreds of millions of dollars on negative ads on me, many of which are absolutely untrue. They're untrue and they're misrepresentations. And I will tell you this, Lester, it's not nice, and I don't deserve that. But it's certainly not a nice thing that she's done. It's hundreds of millions of ads, and the only gratifying thing is I saw the polls come in
Draining.
today. And with all of that money,
We
over
have to move on.
$200 million.
Cut him off, Lester.
spent, and I'm either winning or tied.
One
And
of
I've
you-
spent practically nothing.
One of you will not win this election. So
And it
my
won't be
final
Trump.
question to you tonight. Are you willing to accept the outcome as the will of the voters? Secretary Clinton?
Well, I support our democracy. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But I certainly will support the outcome of this election. And I know Donald's trying very hard to plant doubts about it, but I hope the people out there understand this election's really up to you. It's not about us so much as it is about you and your families and the kind of country and future you want.
Amen.
So I sure hope you will get out and vote. And
Vote.
so your future depends on it
V-O-T-E.
because I think it does.
Mr. Trump, very quickly, same question. Will you accept the outcome as the will of the
He
voters?
better.
I
He's
wanna
gonna
make
lose.
America great again. We are a nation that is seriously troubled. We're losing our jobs. People are pouring in to our country. The other day, we were deporting 800
Oops.
people, and perhaps
think I'm-
they passed the wrong button. They pressed the wrong
Don't
button,
care.
or perhaps Worse than that, it was corruption. But these people that we were going to deport for good reason ended up becoming citizens. Ended up becoming citizens.
Can you help
And
me
it
answer the
was 800,
question?
and now it turns out it might be 1,800, and they don't even know.
Will you accept
Look,
the
here's the
outcome of
story.
the election?
Right,
I
will
want
you
to make
accept-
America great again. I'm going to be able to do it. I don't believe Hillary will. The answer is, if she wins, I will absolutely support her.
Lies.
Well, that is going to do it for us. That concludes our debate.
Hillary, you
for
got
this
my
evening.
vote.
A spirited one. We covered a lot of ground. Not every